What's going on, guys? Welcome to Outlaw Gaming. I am the Archangel, and today we're going to go over how to unlock your frame rate in a TERA, specifically TERA Classic. Now, TERA Classic is a private server. It is, in my opinion, the best private server out there. Currently today, as I am recording, we have about 1,700 people online or something like that, which is kind of crazy for a private server in 2025. But like I said, it's the best action MMORPG out there. I don't think there's anything better than it. I'm so glad that these guys decided to bring this server back so that fans of the game like me can play it and have fun and go out in PvP with a well done game. All right, so let's get into it. The first thing you want to do is you're going to want to back up your game. It's very important that we back that game up. You can put it on a separate hard drive or on a thumb drive. If you only have one hard drive in your computer, I suggest you put it on a thumb drive. Or if that's not an option and you only have one hard drive, you don't have a thumb drive, I would suggest putting it in a folder marked TERA Backup or TERA Classic Backup or whatever you prefer. Somewhere outside of the original TERA Classic folder. All right. After you've done that, your next step is to locate the file that we're going to be working with. Okay. That file is located in your TERA Classic folder. You're going to open up that TERA Classic folder. You see TERA Classic right here. You're going to double click that folder. You're going to go into your Engine folder, which should be your second folder from the top. Double click that. You're going to click on Config. Double click on that. And the file that we're looking for is your base input INI file. Now, if you have never edited INI files before, this is something we used to do way back in the day all the time for just about every game that we want to play, whether it was in Korea or Japan or wherever the game is and you want to play the beta. This is the kind of stuff we had to do. So I'm used to this. So what you're going to do, you're going to select that file. You're going to right click. You're going to open with Notepad. Make sure that you open this with Notepad. No other file, just Notepad, regular Notepad. You're going to click on it. It's going to open up. For me, it's going to open on my second screen. I'm going to bring this over so you guys can see it. All right. Now, once this is open, you are going to select the file or the INI file that we're going to be working with. And you are going to press Control F for find. And I'm going to show you the process that is absolute foolproof, where you will have zero issues with getting this done. Okay. The files that you're going to change, I'm going to have in the link in the description below. So you can just copy and paste and follow along with me. If you have two screens, that's fine. If you don't, just pause and go back so that you won't, get lost. All right. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have those files or those that text ready. You're gonna select, or is it, I'm sorry, here we go. You're gonna select your folder, which is your base INI file, base input INI file. Yeah, see, I have mine's fixed as TERA fixed frames. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna try to locate the part of that engine that we're going to be working with, right? So we're going to go back, select. Actually, let me make this separate. Let me pull this over here, make this entire thing separate so that you don't get confused. We're going to go through this again. Control F. Perfect. Good. Now that we have our path that we're going to be working with selected, even though it's here, we're going to click here, we're going to click base, and we're going to click enter, and it's going to take you directly to that path that we're going to be working with. Now I've already made these changes. So right here, bSmoothFrameRate is true. You can set this to false to remove the frame rate cap, which I have done. Actually, I'm going to change this minimal to 80. I mean to 60. Which is fine for me. You might want to do that for your whatever your preferences. I prefer this to be at 60 as my low. My max is 240 because that's the max for my monitor. As you can see, by default is 80. So you can change that to whatever your frame rate is. So we're going to come over here. If your minimum frame rate right here is 60 and this is your max. So if you have a monitor that's 140 FPS, that's what you want to put it at. And when you're finished, you will click save. All right. Boom. And then you'll be done. It's going to ask you to save. And well, I've already saved it, so I don't have to go through that. But when you save it, then you will have, it will not change. But there's one more thing that you will have to do after you're done with this, so that the update, if you do an update, it wouldn't revert back and you wouldn't have to go back in here and change it again. And I'll show you how to do that now. So this is very simple. This is very straightforward. First thing you're going to do is you're going to locate where you're going to be putting the changes. Right here, double click, put it in the search bar, click enter. It's going to bring you directly to that source. This by default, as you see right here, is true. You're going to want to change that to false. In the INI file, you can change your minimum frame rate to 60 or whatever your preference is. I prefer 60, like I said. And once we are finished with that, you're going to go ahead and save that. All right. Now, so that things would not change, you're going to want to come right click on that base input INI file. You want to come down to properties and you want to make sure that read only is selected. Once read only is selected, that means that it wouldn't, when you do an update, the engine would not change. So everything will stay the same. There's another reason why I have mines like that too, which is a completely longer process where you can change the way TERA actually looks in game graphically. You can change it for performance depending on your graphics card and your system configuration and stuff like that. That's a much longer video, and that's something that, you know, if you guys want to know how to do that, then just let me know in the comments and I can definitely make a video like that to help you guys out. It's a much longer drawn out process. Basically some of the same things that we're going to be doing here, but it's much more files to change. So if you guys like that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Dark Angel and this is Outlaw Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next live. Peace.